on the ground, but the sheep and goats still need to be taken out. Because here, there's no such thing as an off day. If the animals go hungry, tomorrow becomes even harder. His shepherd walking with his animals isn't just walking, he's carrying responsibility. Slippery ground beneath the snow, endless white stretching in all directions, and unpredictable weather overhead. Through all of this, 3 loyal dogs stay by his side. These dogs aren't just companions, they're the first line of defense. Whether it's the threat of wild animals, or the fear of getting lost in the dark, these dogs remain vigilant at every step. In Chunda Valley, survival doesn't just mean staying alive, it means valuing everything you have. Food is limited, winter supplies are stored in advance. Firewood, fodder, grain, everything is used thoughtfully. Here, waste is considered a luxury no one can afford. The houses are small, but efforts are made to keep them warm. Inside, there's tradition but few conveniences. Yet within these walls, one thing remains incredibly strong: family bonds. On cold nights, people sit together, share stories from the past, and gather courage for the day ahead. The people here complain rarely, because they know there's no point arguing with nature. What you receive, you're grateful for. What challenges come, you face them. This mindset has made them resilient. Life in Chunda Valley isn't limited to mere survival. Culture and tradition here are as solid as the mountain rocks. The harsh weather has certainly changed the people, but it hasn't stolen their identity. Everything is simple, yet everything carries meaning. The clothing here matches the weather: warm woolen garments, layered outfits, and caps to cover the head. This isn't fashion, it's necessity. In winter, even a small carelessness can lead to illness. That's why people here keep everything practical. What's useful is what gets worn. Food also reflects simplicity. Meat, milk, butter, and bread. These are the basic staples. Sheep and goats aren't just a source of income, they're part of life itself. From them comes milk, meat, and from their wool, clothing. Here, food isn't just for filling the stomach, it's for gaining strength, because the next day will begin again with snow and cold. For those who venture here to experience this raw beauty, the valley offers its own form of hospitality. Camping opportunities abound throughout the region, allowing visitors to truly immerse themselves in the landscape. Local establishments provide food and drink, offering a taste of mountain life and a chance to warm up after a day of exploration. Whether you're here to photograph the endless vistas, camp under star-filled skies, or simply witness how life persists in such conditions, Chunda Valley accommodates those brave enough to visit. In the evenings, when work slows down, people gather inside their homes. Conversations flow, old stories are told, tales of mountains, winters, and days when life was even harder. These stories aren't just entertainment, they're lessons passed down to the next generation. Culture remains alive in Chunda Valley because the people here live it every single day, through every day, every season, and every hardship. But where tradition and beauty exist, danger also lurks, and Chunda Valley is no exception. That's why our next section takes us toward the harsh reality hidden behind the beauty. If you see Chunda Valley only through photographs, it looks like a silent paradise. A snow-covered valley, open white meadows, and blue shadows falling on the snow at sunrise and sunset. Everything's so beautiful that your eyes never tire of looking. But within this beauty hides a reality that can only be understood by living here. Winter nights here arrive suddenly and mercilessly. The cold doesn't creep in gradually, it attacks without warning. The wind is so fierce and freezing that your body goes numb. When a shepherd walks through the snow with his sheep and goats, he's not just battling the weather, he's also prepared for wild threats. The presence of leopards here isn't rumor, it's reality. Sometimes a faint sound from distant mountains, sometimes the dogs suddenly going on alert. These moments are common here. And yet, despite all this hardship, the people of Chunda Valley don't leave. The question arises, why? Why would anyone choose a life where every day is a test? The answer perhaps lies in the identity tied to this land. Living here isn't just an obligation, it's pride. These people don't try to conquer nature, they've learned to live with it. But Chunda Valley's story isn't limited to hardship and danger. Within the moments of this valley hides a strange, silent healing. When the day fades and the mountains slowly disappear into darkness, every corner of the valley seems to breathe. There's a chill in the air from the snow, but along with it comes a peace. The kind of peace found only in places where life is simple and honest. When the shepherd returns with his animals in the evening, exhaustion is clear on his face. But behind that exhaustion, there's no complaint. This exhaustion testifies that today's day has been lived. As the sheep and goats move in their small herds toward home, their footsteps leave marks in the snow like an ancient tradition, as if this land recognizes these people. At night, Chunda Valley becomes even more profound. Unlike cities, there's no noise of lights here, only stars shining in the sky above, and silence spreading across the snow below. Sometimes the sound of dogs barking in the distance reminds you that protection is alive here too. These nights aren't just dark, they're reflective. The people living here don't see these nights as wasted time, and when the true meaning of life slowly becomes clear. In Chunda Valley, time doesn't rush. Here, time learns to pause and walk slowly. And perhaps that's why people who truly understand this valley don't come here just as tourists. They leave with a feeling that life can be complete with less. Even if each day brings a new challenge, humans can still learn to smile. That fighting nature isn't necessary. Walking with it is the real victory. Chunda Valley also reminds us that true beauty isn't always easy. Sometimes it's hidden beneath the snow, sometimes behind the cold, and sometimes within the silence. And those who learn to live with this beauty become the richest people in the world, even if they possess very little. This valley teaches us a profound lesson, that real life isn't polished in comfort, but in difficulty. Where nothing is guaranteed, every breath has value. Chunda Valley reminds us that comfort is a habit, and survival is a skill. If you enjoy documentaries that aren't just meant to be seen, but to be felt, then like this documentary, subscribe to the channel, and share it so the world knows that lives like these still exist, quietly fighting their battles. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep exploring the story.